Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Today I'm going to share with you the use of Classkick. Is a website that my colleague have shared with me. Alright, firstly let's look at this website. This is a website to give students exercise. Right, it's a very powerful website I think. But the features for basic, the non-paid one is quite limited, but it's still useful for class. Alright, let's see. Let's sign up first. The website is quite heavy, so if your internet connection is slow, maybe it will take quite a time to load. I'm a teacher. Google. So just fill this in with your name. Organization, your school name. If your school name is not there, you can just put in the new one. Right, so you will see this. Okay, now what are we going to do here? You can create exercise here from assignment. So how do you create an exercise? There's a plus sign here. Click here, and then you can create a new blank assignment. And you can look at these pages. You can add text to put questions. By clicking on the T here, you can draw lines. You can put link. You can put a if you have a video you want to put here, you can put here. And if you want to put audio as well, you can put it here, right? Or this is very good if you are teaching English or Malay, right? You can put in the audio file here, and then you can get your students to do some listening practice. All right. So that is if you want to do your own. Okay. If you want to use a ready-made exercise, for example, you have a PDF file already. I have this one, paper to BI. Okay. So I want the students to do this so that I don't have to type the question one by one. It's very easy. So you just upload it there. So put the click on the plus sign here, create from file, and then find where you put the file. Set one paper to BI. Okay. And it will load every pages. So what we should do is just click on import all pages. If you want to delete one page, we can remove it here. For example, the cover, I don't think we need it, right? So we can delete the cover. And the page one will be question one, right? Then after we are done checking, this one, the ruang jawapan, you can also remove this. Okay, and if you are done, just click on finish. Still loading. Oh, it's taking a long time because there are 19 pages there. So the bigger the size of the file, the longer it will be. But it's better to wait this long rather than typing it one by one, right? Easier this way. Okay, let's just wait more. Well, to make it easier for you, you can open the marking scheme first. This is the marking scheme. Alright, so this is the assignment. You put here step 1, you can put any title that you want. Step 2, English, form 5. Description, you can put any description. For subject, choose your subject. I'm not sure if this is compulsory or not, but just put it so that if your colleagues have this account, they can look at what you have given to other students if you share it. Grade 11, 5. The access, you can make it private and you can make it shared. So if there are colleagues from the same school, they can look at what you have done lah, right? Okay, and then you can look at the question one by one to check how the student will view it. So the students, this is their view. They will see this. Then you can click on the next page to look at the next page. Okay, how are students going to answer this? They can answer by using a pencil here. And then you can give points if the answer is correct or not. This is only for teachers feature. The students cannot give points, only teachers can. But the students have all this as well. So they can type, they can mark here, okay? And but this is an objective question. You can prepare a multiple choice space first lah, so that the answer will be automatically marked. How do we do that? Okay, this is to create a fill in the blank option, and this is for multiple choice. So for multiple choice, this is the tutorial. Alright, get started. Okay, for example, number one, the answer is A. So we put the correct answer A and then put 1 point here. See, and there will be this box. We put this box here and the student will answer here. So once they answer here, it will automatically show, it will automatically mark the student's answer lah, if it's correct or wrong. And the marks will be here automatically. Yes. Now for number two, if you want to put the option here, for example, number two, the answer is B. You can choose the multiple choice. Select correct answer B, put 1 point. And there you go. We got two questions here, means 2 points. So here, it's the full mark is 2 points. All right. So once the student finish answering, they will know their marks lah. All right. Now this is for page 1. So we need to do this for all pages if you want to make it automatic. And this one, this is a fill in the blank answer, right? We can also provide a fill in the blank. So we choose this box and draw the box for the answer. And we put what is the answer here. For example, in here, the answer for section B16 is Aladdin. And then set 1 value. So for example, if the spelling is wrong, then the student won't get the mark lah for this part. And for example, you want to accept answers with a small letter as well, so you need to put another option here. But usually for this one is an information transfer, so we cannot change the spelling or the capitalization, right? So we just accept this one answer lah. And you can put the box at the next questions as well. Alright. Number 17 is Mulan. So this is how you do it. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the box here. Okay. Then you can put these boxes here. Okay. So actually it's very easy lah once you have that. For this comprehension part, you can also put acceptable answer here. Just fill in the blocks here. Put the box here. All right. Fill in the blank box. But if you don't want to do that, because sometimes the answer can be subjective in this section, so you can just ask the students to use this one at text box, so they can write here the answer. And as teachers, we can mark the answer manually. Okay, so this is just how we prepare their question. Right now, after we are done with the question, we are finished with all of this, we can go back and we can assign, right? So once you are ready with the paper, we can assign. Assign a roster means we need to assign this exercise to which class. For example, I am teaching 2 class, so I want 1 class to do this first. For example, 5E2 first, for example, right? And then you can put the date lah if you want. Yesterday's class is 25th. Okay, then you can put in helper feature so the students can also see other students' work and they can help. But usually I will turn this off just to make it easier for them lah. Alright, so that they will focus on their own individual exercise. Alright, and then we should share this class code with them. So when they go to Classkick, they just need to put in this code. Alright, since this is a basic account, our students cannot register; they can only log in. Right. So how can we log in? We give this code to them. Alright, or we can also give them this link. But let's say I just give them this code to the student, and then the student will log in. We'll go to Classkick like this. And so then we log in here. Log in on top here, not sign up just log in on top, student. And put the class code. Once you have put the class code, the students can put their name. For example, Melissa, go. And all students will get to answer. Okay, so number 1, I answered C, for example. Then D. Okay. And the teacher can right away see as a teacher. We can click on view work to see our students' progress. And just click on this page. Melissa is currently here. So we know that our student is at this page, all right? And we can see if the answer is correct or wrong. So in here, the student's answer is wrong, right? So we can put here and write, dear, please try to do it one more time. And then the student will be able to see what we have written here. Ta-da! And then maybe they will change the answer, all right? And they will see this if we are looking at their paper, teacher is helping, all right? And then the student can also reply if they want. They can change color also. Okay, teacher. Okay. This is the text feature lah. If you don't want to check here, you can also check here. If this, for example, this is the student's view, right? The student can put a hand here and then ask, please help or please check. And then ask teacher question. Teacher, I don't know the answer for number 2. Okay. And you, as a teacher, will get a notification here. Okay, whenever a student raise their hand, so you can see here your student need help. Okay, Melissa on number 1, page 1. So just open this chat box, okay, and then you can click put hand down so that the notification will be clear. Okay, and then we can say we can maybe the teacher can give suggestion lah. That's one example, and then the chat is here. All right. So if we don't want to see the chat again, we can just close this. And the student can also do the same by just clicking on this and then continue doing it. And once the student exit, they cannot see it again. All right, they cannot log in again. And if our student is inactive, the name will be like this. It will be faded. But if the student is online, the name will be bold like this. Okay. So now the student is not here, all right? And the students are only on page 2, so we can see the progress. All right, so let me show you some example that I have done with my other students using Classkick. This is what I have done with Form 4. It's a 3-page exercise, so all students managed to do this, to do all pages, except for this one student. Only the first page appears, the second and third page doesn't appear. Means the student only did the first page. Okay. And there's the notification here. Maybe they did this after the class, so I did not notice this. All right. So it's better if you do this practice during the class time, not after class practice, so that the students can ask you question and you will be ready to teach them at that time. Okay, so let's see. I'm now on page 1. Let's see what she asked. So she just want to check. So the teachers can see if the answer is right or wrong. All right. Yeah. If the wrong, if it's wrong, they will be red here. If it's correct, green color. Okay. So these are just some examples, and this is what I did with Form 4, and another one is what I did with Form 5. You can assign. Actually, if we have different classes, we can assign to another class the same practice, and the student will view it as a blind practice lah, individually. All right. And view work to see the students' progress. So this is the chat that we have done. Okay. And although all the answers are correct here, but the score is 4/7. Why? Because originally the student only managed to answer four questions correct. But after that he changed the answer until everything is right. So I can change the point to 7/7. That's all. So we can see all the students' mark. So it's very easy lah for us teachers to record their answers, to record their scores. Okay. But the downside is that the students cannot see what they have done before this. They can only see it during the class time. Once they close it, they cannot look at it anymore. So I guess that's all the sharing for Classkick. It's a very good website, I think. Very helpful. And I think I will still be continue using this